The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. From the AFC, it's the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Eward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL division.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL Playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys pulled off a massive upset over the 2-seed a week ago. Now trying to take it a step further here in the divisional round. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL Playoffs. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Right to the air goes Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Nix. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Derek Harmon, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Shoves him away. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 22. Pushing through the contact. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now interesting to watch the first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Cam Scatterboo, 67 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20-yard line. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Nix from the shotgun. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finish.
There he goes, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. 79 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Denver getting set to take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Bryant has it. Now 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Nix to the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Here's Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Fights through and now a crease. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Taken down back at the 23-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it. It's 4th down. Timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back at Saturday's action. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Here's Rodgers to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, off the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. The ball comes out, and this one's going to kick out of bounds right at the 5-yard line. So very fortunate to get that one back. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return. With more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away. The second time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Complete on a deep ball. Here's second and 10.
It's now second and
10. Here's Nix. And Bryant's got it over the middle. To this point, they could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing Nix. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. For the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
36 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And now it's blocked. It's picked up a lot, taking it right down Broadway. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic. This one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
It's second and 8.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw, Rodgers. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This kick to shatter the NFL record, a 69-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they are... Oh, no, he lost the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
First down, Broncos.
Operating from the gun, here's Hicks. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Back to throw again. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. That's taken in by Sherfield. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for my partner. Sports coverage of the NFL Playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, his guys looking to finish off their probable run from wild card team to conference champions. Charles Davis, here's Chris Boswell to get things started. And we are underway from the Steel City. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams.
And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense loses him. It's complete. He's to the 15. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey, King.
Now Burrow. Escaping the play. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pushing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Rodgers going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. It's caught. Beckham. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Steps away to his left. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for us, Steelers. 1st down.
Rodgers again now. Forced out to his left. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Scatterby, 31 yards. extra point away from evening this one up. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 4.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 2, ready?
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Derek Harmon breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
He's got it in. Complete. Talk about this. Field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Bengal first down.
Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow. And the pressure gets to him again. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime
Our journey
report.
through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on Carolina. Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first of two here on Championship Sunday. The NFC will crown their champion first, and then later tonight, the AFC will hand out the Lamar Hunt Trophy and set up our Super Bowl matchup. And this is the Panthers wideout. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.